step into a world where house rental hunt is as thrilling as the catch. Welcome to House Rental Search, a riveting podcast series by Rent Beta House, where the journey of finding a rental home is transformed into captivating stories. Hear the triumphs, the trials, and the unexpected surprises. This is House Hunt Stories with Rent Beta House.
This episode is proudly sponsored by Ethel Signature. Wear stylish, customized bead accessories at your request from Ethel Signature. Stand out and look unique with refined gem stones and beads. Customized for you into beaded bags and caps, bracelets, waist beads and anklets to suit your fashion sense. Connect with us on Instagram at Ethel Signature or call or WhatsApp us on 090-637-29959. We also do worldwide deliveries. Ethel Signature, your best bead vendor in the yard.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of House Hunt Stories with Rent Beta House. And this is actually episode 4. Thank you so much guys for making us do this. It's much appreciated and we value you in our community, and that's the reason why we keep doing this, And today we have a guest who goes by the name Alexander Afinotan, who will be sharing his house rental search experience and all of that which he went through. I welcome you all to being part of this episode again. And yes, you're the reason why we are here. Thank you to our major sponsor, Ethel Signature, for always coming through. We appreciate your partnership with us. We look forward to doing more with you. So, Mr. Alexander, you're welcome. Kindly introduce yourself. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Alexander Afinota and I'm a realtor, a certified real estate investment analyst, and also founder of Phoenix Housing and Estate Consultancy Group. Yeah, talking about my experiences, looking for accommodation, it goes way back, as far back as 2011 when I started my first house search. Of course, I was not a realtor, I was just new, And I must tell you, I was frustrated. I was really frustrated because, I met this agent. He told me that, before he gets up from his seat to show me any house at all, I must pay him 5,000 naira. I was shocked. 2011, at least, naira had little value. 5,000 naira just to show me a house I've not seen. I should pay you for what? And he said yes. I said, okay. I will pay you, but if I don't like the house, you have to give me back my 5,000 naira. He said that is not possible, it's non-refundable. I said, okay, let's go. He took me to about 4 different houses that day, different locations. And I was looking at him, I said, what kind of apartment are you giving me? It's either the kitchen the kitchen roof is leaking, the toilets are not working properly, or the room was we find moles on the wall and what have you. He said he was telling me that nothing is 100%. I said, don't tell me nothing. I paid you 5,000 and show me a good place. Okay, now this place is looking like a mud house. How much does it cost? He was telling me 90,000 naira. I said, what? Why will I pay 90,000 naira as of 2011 to get this house I'm not even comfortable with? He said, nothing is 100%. I told him, Shay, you've eaten my 5,000 naira for nothing. He left. He ate and left. Okay. I got another agent. He took me around again. Until I got a place, it was not too bad, but it was quite manageable. I got a place. I think at that time I paid 70,000 at that time.
Wow, Alex, I can imagine what you went through. I mean, wow, that was quite an experience, from one house to the other, especially when it was not meeting your taste as expected. So now, looking at Nigeria as a whole, would you say this is a challenge? What would you say is the problem? Is there a major problem concerning this, or this is just peculiar to some certain people, or some people just want to be wicked? Or would you say it's a general challenge? Or I don't know, what's your thought on this when it comes to looking for available rental accommodations, as the case may be?
Looking for a house should not be something difficult. The problem here lies with the agents. These agents feel, they are demigods, who can determine whether you get a good home or not. Yes, the landlords are the ones who own the apartment, but the landlords themselves connive with the agents.
Wow, connive with the agents. When you mean they connive with the agents, like in what sense?
Because of course the agents must get agency fee. They tell you that, look, okay, do this, do that, and all of that. So if you are to ask me, the problem what's the problem between landlords and agents, I'll tell you it's both of them. Majorly from the agent side. That was when I decided I just told myself, because of I was not interested in real estate, right? So from there I told myself, look, I must enter this real estate business to know what it really is, why agents behave the way they do, and why landlords just trust agents alone, because they want to rent out their property. They just bring any agents, tell the agents, okay, charge them any agency fee. You will find some people charging on percentage, you find some people charging on just costs. So where do we how do we now settle this problem between, is it percentage or is it cost? Today we find agents telling you that, look, you must pay me. I'm not charging you based on percentage now. If you are getting an apartment for 1.5, pay me. You end up paying 200,000. 1.5, you are paying agent 200,000. And you find landlords also who tell you that, look, we don't want a single lady, renting my apartment because the lady is single. Most landlords do that. They do that a lot. So where do you want these ladies now who are single to find an apartment? You want someone who is working, you want someone who is married, because you are sure the person can renew rent and all of that. So these are the issues here we face when it comes to renting an apartment.
Well, it's amazing to hear you speak about all of this, because just the same way everyone else has been coming here to share their own rental experience, it's nice to also hear from you as well, because I believe everybody has different stories to share concerning their house hunt search. I also love the aspect that you spoke about the type of people that landlords would want to come stay in their apartments, and in as much as I know, maybe for that we might literally not have a say, because these landlords have these houses. Those houses belong to them, so they could decide who would stay or not. But then there's a need for us to call ourselves to order. Those days of trying to make people feel inferior, or wanting a type of people that would want to come stay in your house, I think those days are gone. But at the end of the day, yes, I know every landlord has every right to decide on who stays in their apartment, because probably you might not even know that person's personality. You need to do a background check on that person as well. But you will not blame these landlords for taking those decisions, considering things that happen around. So, well, what's your final thoughts? And do you see this challenge being something which would linger for so long, considering the fact that almost everybody has gone through this same experience or has been there? And your final thoughts on Rent Better House. Thank you.
Well, yes, it's a big challenge, very big challenge. And like I said earlier, I blamed both the landlords and the agents. So I will speak of my experience, because I'm a realtor. I've rented apartment out to people before. I got a client who told me, a married man with his wife and children, he told me he needed a 4-bedroom duplex, for rent. I got him the place. I was to take him for an inspection. Of course, he was expecting me to charge him agency fee. Okay. So he came, I met him, I showed him the place. The wife was impressed. The man was impressed. Then he looked at me after the inspection. He looked at me and said, anything else? I said, oh, no. If you are interested, just pay the money. You get the apartment. I give you the necessary documents. You fill, sign. He was expecting me to say, oh, I'm charging you 10,000 naira agency fee. Yes, even though it's necessary to charge agency fee, because there can be some clients who frustrate agents too. But based on my own standard, personal standard, I never charge agency fee. And that is personal. because of the experience. I know what these people go through to look for. So why would I charge them? They were charged by other people. So why should I charge them? Even if they are coming to me, I'm the first person they come to, why should I charge them? So this man looked at me and said, okay, since you did not ask for anything, I will give you something. I took it and I thanked him. I walked away. He rented the apartment. So this is what I'm talking about. And I'm quite glad that Rent Better House is here to assist clients. They have built a platform where clients can now find it easy. They don't even need to get up and start running under the sun because they are looking for an apartment. It's now easy for them to through the platform Rent Better House. They can find credible houses at good rates, and I must commend Rent Better House for that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alex, for coming on our platform to come share your house hunt story with us. I believe our community would be glad you did, and we actually appreciate you, and also thank you for the compliments towards Rent Better House. And that's why in our community we have each and every one of us who are making the difference, and we believe together as a community we are going to change the narrative when it comes to house rental search in Nigeria. And we at Rent Better House, we would ensure that we provide seamless services as expected for everybody, because everybody deserves a suitable rental accommodation that suits their budget. Thank you everybody for being a part of this episode. I remain your host, Ekom Gideon Fidelis, the founder and CEO of Rent Better House. And as always, this program has been sponsored by Etel Signature, who is our major sponsor. So thank you guys, and see you on the next episode. Cheers.
This episode is proudly sponsored by Ethel Signature, where stylish, customized bead accessories at your request from Ethel Signature stand out and look unique with refined gem stones and beads, customized for you into beaded bags and caps, bracelets, waist beads, and anklets to suit your fashion sense. Connect with us on Instagram at Ethel Signature, or call or WhatsApp us on 090-637-29959. We also do worldwide deliveries. Ethel Signature, your best bead vendor in the yard.
Every day, in Nigeria, people are faced with one challenge or the other, and finding a suitable rental property to rent is one of them. Say goodbye to stress and search for a rental home anywhere in Nigeria, just from your comfort, which suits your budget. Go to www.rentbetahouse.com.ng and search for available rental properties anywhere in Nigeria at no stress. We are Rent Beta House.